Hey guys, what's up? It's In Search of Value MTG. Today, I thought we were gonna do something nice. We're gonna do What's the Pick? So we're gonna pretend we're in an hour of Devastation draft and we're gonna open boosters and just discuss what the first pick for the draft would be each time. So, let's start off with this booster. And we've got a Forned Moloch, Wretched Camel, a Pharaoh Prowler, Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs, nothing too exciting yet. Striped Riverwinder, Desert of the Mindful. This I like, Lethal Sting, that's a good one. Unquenchable First, that's nice too. Oketch's Avenger, it's pretty cool. Desert of the True, now for the uncommons. Jace's Defeat, it's nothing too special to first pick. Liliana's Defeat, it's nothing too special to first pick either. A Bloodwater Entity, I like that one, but it should come a bit later I think, it's a bit risky to first pick it. And the rare would be a Refuse to Cooperate. I'm not really into this card. Also, you're immediately committing to 2 colors. So I think for me, the first pick here would be between these 3 cards. Also, this one also commits you to the same colors, I agree, but I think the effect provides a lot more value during longer games than this card immediately would, because it's also to an extent dependent on what your opponent's plan is and what your opponent is doing, whereas with this card you can just make your own plan during the draft and get something insane back from the graveyard. Like if you open an Hour of Devastation second booster, you can just try to get that back with Bloodwater Entity during any game, and that's going to be insane value. Among with some other very good instants and sorceries in these colors. So, that being said, I think for me personally, the pick here would be probably it would be the Lethal Sting, and that's also because the rest of black really isn't that good. If I pick the Bloodwater Entity, the next person might think, hey, there's an Unquenchable First, he may take it. The deserts are always being picked pretty high. There's still a rare in it for them, which they can take if they are into that. White has this one and also the deserts, which may be taken highly. So I think black really sends a good signal to the next person down the line. Liliana's Defeat isn't going to be picked that highly. Wretched Camel neither. The Riverwinder may also go fast for blue players because it's cycling as well, and it's pretty good when you get it late game. So for me, strategically thinking, it would be the Lethal Sting. But let me know what you guys think. Alright, so onward to the second booster. This is a good start. I like the Granitic Titan. It has cycling and menace, so it also has late game potential. It's a good card, but not as a first pick probably. Kenra Eternal. An Oasis Ritualist, I think that's a pretty good card too if we want to go multiple colors, which is certainly possible with this set. Traveler's Amulet, it's pretty good but not to pick early. Cunning Survivor, not really into that. Ronos the Stalwart, decent pickup, but mid-pack I think, early to mid-pack. Definitely not as one of the first 2 picks. Dante's Aven is pretty nice as well. The Desert of the Glorified. A Puncturing Blow, I think that's the best card up to now. That's really good. The Eternal of Harsh Truths. I'm not really into that card. It's supposed to be pretty good, but I haven't seen it yet. Anista's Defeat, I'm not gonna first pick that. Okay, so this is a good mummy, and it's also good if you want to get into the archetype. So, next to the Puncturing Blow, this is a bit more risky pick I think, but it can also be very rewarding if you do manage to get the deck. And an Hour of Promise, and I'm not too much into that card. I don't think it's all that good. Let me guys know what you think. But for me, the pick here would be, I think, the puncturing blow. But I think there can also be an argument made for the unraveling mummy and maybe the Hour of Promise as well. So just let me know what you guys think about this particular booster. And now onward with the third booster. They haven't been too good up to now. A bit like the quality of the shield pools that we opened earlier on this channel. So we start off with the Gilded Ceradon. I don't think that's something too special. We can take that later in the draft. Without Weakness, nothing too special either. The Frilled Sandwalla. It's not really high on my list. Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs. The Spellweaver Eternal. Now we get our first really cool card, the Ambuscade. That's definitely first pickable. A Sandblast, very nice as well. So the cards are getting better now. Desert of the Fervent, pretty good. A Marauding Bone Slasher, that's not too good. And for the uncommons, we've got Torment of Scarabs. Opinions differ a bit about this card. I'm on the side of the people who like it. There's also a lot of people who don't like it, say it's too slow, it doesn't generate enough value. People are always gonna choose the thing that you don't want. That is true, but I think if you get their life total down low enough, then it's really gonna be a pain for them each turn to make a good choice. Burning Fist Minotaur. It's a nice card, but I don't really see us picking it here with the cards that we've already opened. Crook of Condemnation, well, more like a good sideboard card. And then we've got a Bantu's Last Reckoning. That's gonna be my first pick in this case. And we've got a foil Torment of Scarabs. For the people who are into Torment of Scarabs, they can pick the nice glimmering foily. I'm gonna take the Bantu's Last Reckoning here though. And if we pretend that it wouldn't have been in the pack, like so, I would have been taking the Ambuscade here. And that's because I think it's very versatile removal. It's instant speed, it just lets you pick a target and fire one way. You don't get anything back, as is the case with Fight. And the Sandblast is more conditional. You need to lure them into attacking or blocking with the creature which you want to kill. And I think that's a lot more conditional and will probably turn out not that much in your favor as using the Ambuscade in a game will. Alright, let's go to the last booster. So guys, for the fourth and final booster, let's get it open, crack inside and see what we've got. To start off with a Kindled Fury, not too much into that. A Grizzly Survivor, not too good either. A Feral Prowler, Jiru's Renunciation, Strategic Planning, and a Harrier Naga, nothing too exciting yet. So here we get the first card, which I think is debatable. A lot of people from my playgroup, they don't like the Steadfast Sentinel too much, but I think actually it's pretty okay. Getting the Vigilance side is pretty good, and you can also discard it for value to something like the Burning Fist Minotaur, which we had in the third pack, and then eternalize it. So you don't always need to get it to die. You can also discard it and just go to the eternalize mode right away. A Scrounger of Souls, that's pretty okay. The Unsummon, that's pretty nice. Puncturing Blow. I'm starting to like this booster. A Banewhip Punisher, I think that's the card for me up to now. I really like this card. And a Braid, that's pretty good. A Crypt of the Eternals, and the rare is a Leave to Chance. So I think for me it would be the Banewhip Punisher here. Definitely not the rare, I don't like it that much. But I can also see people making an argument for a Braid, Puncturing Blow. Mostly those, where I think that taking a red card will also prompt someone next to you to pretty fast take the other red card or the Banewhip Punisher. But I mean, black, this is obviously the only good black card in the pack, so for me this would send the best signal to your opponents. Here, you can get the red, take it, I'm gonna take the black, and you'll probably get rewarded for that later on in the draft. So, those are my evaluations of these picks. Just let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you next time on In Search of Value MTG. Bye guys.